Dobro Utro, Divine Pisces, 222. I'm going to do an energy check-in for the Twin Flames today. It is Wednesday, November 27th, 2019. First, I want to thank Carly for the Sacred Rebel Oracle. Thank you so much. These are gorgeous. And yes, healing is gross. It really is. But I also want to share something with you guys. So yesterday, okay, so first off, I've been manifesting my way out of my karmic situation for a while. I set the intention that I would find an apartment in a certain place, certain community I was looking at, and that I would be able to move in before the end of the year. Well, I got an email day before yesterday from a representative of this particular community that I've been trying to get into, inviting me for a tour. I went in fully expecting there not to be any availability until like summer, because I live in a university town pretty much, and was talking to her about things, and she asked me, she's like, okay, so what are you looking for? I was like, 2-bedroom at least. And she said, how soon are you looking to move? And I was like, as soon as possible. And she said, I just got word yesterday that an apartment is coming available, 2-bedroom. It's going to be available on December 13th. It's like the same thing that happened to me with my car, where I went in, fully expecting not being able to pass a credit check, not being able to pay, not being able to do anything. And it just kind of fell in my lap. So the same thing happened to me yesterday. So yeah, I passed the credit check, and I will be moving. So manifestation is very real, guys. And once you learn that, once you start doing it, and once you start seeing success, it becomes incredibly addictive. And you're like, I can apply this to anything in my life. It's an amazing thing. And I want to give a shout out to Jupiter 1111. I sent her an email this morning, because she was in a similar situation she shared with me, and shared with me how she did it. And so I basically followed her exact model, and it worked. So if you haven't checked out Jupiter 1111, I always link her Manifesting Your Divine Masculine playlist, but it's not just for your Divine Masculine, it's for everything. It's just basically a playlist on how to manifest. And it works. So, alright guys, so let's go ahead and get this started. So right now, in the connections, I do feel that there is a big push and pull happening right now between the darkness and the light. Okay? I do feel still some dark night of the soul for some twins, specifically divine masculines. Okay? And divine feminine kind of stepping into her power, into her role. And I have to also share this. So this lady that I was speaking to yesterday about the apartment was sharing with me some stuff about her daughter being in a relationship, and she's pregnant. And when I was telling her what was happening to me in my relationship, and how I wanted to break this cycle with my daughter, she looked at me and she was like, this is like a sign from God. And I was like, yeah, miracles all around, right? So not only did she help me, but I was able to help her, and she actually gave me a hug on the way out. So yeah, I mean, that is the power of not just divine feminine standing in her power, but you just in general. Even if you're not specifically on the twin flame journey, you're on a soul journey. Everybody is. Once you start standing in your power, you set the example for others to stand in their power. Okay, and that's what I feel divine feminine is trying to do. Okay, a lot of divine feminines have tried to, basically walk away from the connection. You can't fully walk away, but at least take a break from the connection itself and focus on herself, her inner strength, and building that up, and building up that foundation, and learning to break these cycles, and finding the strength to stand on her own 2 feet without anyone. And that's an amazingly powerful thing. And I'm sorry guys, I've got like a little I don't know what, it's like a sinus thing, I'm not sure. So I'm sorry I can't speak that loud right now. But I do feel a lot of, you know, twins feel like, you know, situations are complicated, and, you know, specifically divine masculines. Most divine masculines, they just don't want to deal with this right now. They want to go back into their little shell. They want to go back into their little safe space where there is no quote-unquote pain, because they can numb it with whatever they feel they can numb it with. You know, and kind of revert into hermit mode, like a forever hermit mode, but they can't do that. And because the universe is basically saying, no, you haven't gone through this awakening for nothing, bud. You know, it's time to stand on your own 2 feet. Okay? So I do feel a lot of divine masculines trying to close off that heart chakra because they don't want to feel. They don't want to feel at all. And divine feminine, conversely, is opening her heart chakra. Accepting the things that are coming through. Accepting the purging. Accepting the healing, even though it's gross. Right? There's still a lot of sexual energy, though. A lot of sexual energy going back and forth between the twins right now, okay? So don't let it distract you. Again, a lot of this is divine masculine's way of dealing with dark night of the soul. Alright? So keep that in mind. If it distracts you, if it's something that is toxic for you, if you feel like it's not something that is good for you and your twin, you know, that's up to you to set that boundary in the 5D, okay? You can do that. You can block yourself off from that. However, keep in mind that cutting off 5D communication is not always the best policy, okay? It just depends on you. Everyone is different, okay? But a lot of divine masculines are still in this self-worth thing. You know, they just don't feel good enough for this journey. They don't feel like they can stand on their own 2 feet. They don't feel like they can break away from toxic cycles. It's like they feel like they're doomed to repeat these cycles over and over and over again, and they're just blinding themselves to it. Some of them are probably drinking, you know, other recreational drug use, other escapism tactics. If it's not drugs, it could be, you know, porn. So, you know, maybe they're players. Maybe they, you know, try to find fulfillment elsewhere and keep a tight lid on it so that they don't hurt anybody. But again, in the end, they're just hurting themselves, right? So let's take a look at Divine Masculine today. Yep. What did I say? Divine Masculine feels trapped in a prison of his own making. Now, I mean, this could be in the 3D. This could be in his mind. He's completely trapped, or he feels like he's trapped. You know, we all know the reality is that you're not really trapped, Divine Masculine. You can do whatever you want. You don't need to fulfill someone else's expectations. You can do it for yourself. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks of you, not even your Divine Feminine. It really doesn't matter. All that matters is what you think of yourself. And if you continue to think that you're trapped, you'll never move. You'll stay in the same cycle, over and over and over again. And what's that going to do? Does that serve you? You really want to be trapped in this for the rest of your life? I don't think so. And why? Why? Why does he feel trapped? Same thing we got yesterday. Expectations. Family expectations. Oh, wow. Look. Oh, my God. I didn't even see this card. Expectation. Societal expectations. Family expectations. Expectations that Divine Masculine is putting on himself basically unnecessarily. They're afraid of disappointing this, whatever this is. Could be a family, could be a job, could be literally a community, you know, or a religion, whatever. They don't want to lose that. They don't want to lose that. And they don't want to face themselves. They really don't want to disappoint anyone's expectations. Because again, they've been programmed for a really, really long time to believe that other people's expectations should be their own. And a lot of divine masculines are feel very guilty about this, that their expectations are not the same as those around them, or that, others expect them to be. Expectations beget expectations. Right? So divine masculine, coming into the realization that no matter what they do, they can't move. They feel trapped. And some of them have been putting in work. Some of them have been really working on breaking free, and it's like they just get this push and pull. They stop. They stop. Now, some divine masculines, I will tell you right here, some divine masculines here are working on ending some cycles. Okay, despite appearances. Maybe they've come to the realization that this expectation of this particular group is not worth feeling stuck or trapped or imprisoned. And so what they're doing is ending a cycle. So, now, this could be a karmic partner, this could be a divorce, could be custody, whatever. Could be something to do with the law. It also could be, again, some sort of contract ending, karmic contract. Alright, with a particular person. It could also be a cycle that's ending with divine feminine. Okay? That's been repeating over and over and over again. But I will say, the family expectations are very heavy with divine masculine. The family expectations, the community expectations, societal expectations are very, very heavy with divine masculine right now. And he's finding a hard way. Look, and all this blue. Look at all this blue and this red. Solar plexus, yellow. So we got solar plexus, throat chakra, root chakra. A little bit of green, heart chakra. Okay? So maybe divine feminine might want to work on those chakras there. Because I do feel divine masculine is being very deceptive about what he's doing. Sorry. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. Okay. Cycles, contracts are ending, divine feminine. And a lot of you will be receiving news of this. Maybe not fully from your divine masculine, keep that in mind. It may be from the community or the family or a mutual friend, mutual person. Alright, so keep that in mind. But there's definitely something going on behind the scenes because divine masculine doesn't want to be stuck anymore. He doesn't want to be stuck anymore. He doesn't want to be depressed. He doesn't want to be unhappy. He doesn't want to be angry. And divine masculine, I feel like some divine masculines really are stepping up and looking for that inner peace, that personal inner peace, that happiness that comes from within without worrying about what other people think. But I still feel like there is some guilt here. So maybe this is on his mind, but it's not coming into fruition yet, and it's not moving fast enough for him. And that's interesting. We've got, look at that, 23, 32, 32, 23, whatever. Mirroring. Divine masculine, divine feminine are mirroring right now. Big time. So, divine feminine. Let's see what cycles you're ending. Oh my god. Alright. Wow. Okay. Excuse me. Who is this? That's Divine Masculine. Excuse me. So, Divine Feminine. What have you learned? What have you learned about Divine Masculine? Through your meditations, through other people, whatever. But the thing to remember here is that Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine is your greatest teacher. You are each other's greatest teacher. You will teach each other about yourselves, that things that you would never have thought possible. Does that make sense? It's a direct reflection of yourself. Okay. So I feel like a lot of Divine Feminines, again, are trying to walk away from Divine Masculine right now. Trying to balance themselves. Trying to stand in her power, right? So that she can move forward. So that she can break out of whatever cycle she's in here. Okay? And you standing in your power inspires others. That's just how it works. Okay? So I do feel a lot of Divine Feminines definitely stepping into mission or renewing their passion for their mission, which I actually discussed yesterday. Oh my god, I swear if this cat hair does not go away, I'm going to lose it. But Divine Feminine, I do feel, is moving very swiftly. I feel like Divine Feminine for a while was very stagnant. And in trying to focus on you know, building herself up, building up her mission and whatnot. But things weren't moving as fast as she would like. But now I do feel there is swift movement, okay? Divine's trying to come in and guide this. Go with the flow, Divine Feminine. Go with the flow. Manifest that. Manifest it. Okay? Stop feeling stuck. You're not stuck either. You're not stuck. Okay? Stop holding on to the things that you don't need to hold on to. Okay? Stop feeling so anxious that you're going to lose something, when in reality, you can only gain. You can only gain. Okay? You gain wisdom, you gain knowledge, you gain insight. And you gain what? Inner union, inner balance, which causes celebration. Okay? And that inner union, inner balance, brings you physical union. Okay? So Divine Feminine, what do you need to release in order to bring forward that union within yourself? What decision do you need to make? As regards maybe a karmic situation, maybe your connection here. What do you need to do? What are you reaping? What rewards are you reaping for your hard work? The truth. Your foundation. Inner peace. Loyalty. To yourself. To the journey. And keep in mind, Spirit is always loyal to you. Source is always loyal to you. Your spirit team is always loyal to you. Okay? So you have that dedication. You have that loyalty. There's absolutely no reason to keep the drama around you when you know it's not for your highest good. There's no need to blind yourself to the things going on around you. If you don't want to take part, don't. This is dangerous. Look at that. That's a beehive. You guys are beating up the beehive. I mean, this guy's over here like, you guys crazy. I'm not doing that. No. I'm not doing that. Y'all have fun. Y'all have fun. I'll be standing by with an EpiPen for you. Okay? No, Divine Feminine instead is focusing on herself and on her abundance and building herself up so she can stand on her own 2 feet and see where this journey's going to take her next. Right? That's fun. This journey, you know, it can be kind of a pain in the butt, but you know what? For a while. But right now, it seems really fun. Okay? Messages from your counterpart. This is going to be a long video, and I'm sorry. If you pulled away, they can feel it. And that's the kicker. So much deception. Alright, let's get some messages from Source. Messages and advice from Source. Alright, yes, Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, both, I feel, going through transformation right now. Okay. There is inner peace coming, there is harmony coming, there is truth coming, okay? Divine Feminine definitely would do some heart chakra meditations for your Divine Masculine, okay? Because it's really trying to close that off. Trust the plan. Go with the flow, manifest. I don't think there's anything else I need to say to that, guys. I don't. Send that healing to your twin, you know? They're in decision mode right now too. They don't know what to do. So any success, any positivity that you've felt or that you have seen, send it back to them. Give them hope, give them inspiration. Because you're supposed to lift each other up and hold your center. Keep true to yourself. Okay? You are protected, you are guided. If you're being guided to move through a doorway, go through it. Just do it. What do you have to lose? Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me. If this has resonated, please like, share, subscribe. And I hope everybody has a fantastic Thanksgiving. I may or may not do a video tomorrow. I will be out of town until Saturday. So I'm going to try. If I can't do a video, I'll at least do like a mini spread or something on my community tab and on Instagram, okay? Alright guys, thank you so much and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.